Good morning, it's January 12th, 2018. It's a rainy day, but at least it's not snowing. And it is scan day. That's right, I'm doing my CT scan of the chest, pelvis, and abdomen area. I do this every 3 months. Last scan showed that my lung nodules were stable. The scans before that, they were shrinking. The scans before that, they shrunk even more. So definitely not as much as they were a year ago when I had the recurrence to the lungs where the lung nodules were just all over. I still had some spots here and there. The goal is to get rid of them, but stable is great news. And I'm hoping that after today's scan, the results will either be stable or, of course, we're hoping for complete healing. Remission. How do you feel, V?
I feel good.
I actually feel pretty good too for the first time in a long time. I'm not as stressed. But then again, I do get stressed after the scan, usually. That's when I start getting a little like anxious upon waiting for results. And today we're Friday, so that means usually I can contact my doctor like in 48 hours or even the day after, and he lets me know results. But now it's the weekend, so I have to wait till Monday or even Tuesday, so I have to wait even longer. It's annoying. But I feel mentally ready.
Why?
I feel mentally ready because for once I have been doing a lot of things to feel like I'm in control. So I've been taking my Chinese herbs, which I know I promised I would tell you guys all about it, but I really wanted to try it before I talk about it. That's how I am. I don't like to promote or preach things that you know, I don't know whether they work or not, or how if I react well to them. But I've been taking my Chinese herbs and I feel great. Also, I've been taking like soursop. I've been taking a lot of supplements. I've been exercising. I've been meditating, and I've been reading a lot of hopeful books.
In 300 meters, turn left.
Siri! So these are a lot of things that I've been trying out that I can't wait to share with you guys when I start making tutorial videos and tips and tricks. I'm kind of curious this time to see my scan results because I feel good. Because I feel good, I think that's all that matters really. If your body feels good, you have nothing to worry about, because all that really matters is how you feel, right? And who cares about what, you know, like what the scan says and those are details. Because I feel great, I'm not as worried, and if anything, whatever the results may be, I just feel like I'm equipped.
5 kilometers.
I'm equipped for it.
Turn left on Sunnyside.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go now because Google Assistant's been interrupting me. We're gonna head to the hospital in this rainy day, and yeah, time for my CT scan. You're supposed to fast 2 hours before a CT scan. I'm hungry.
Are we late?
What?
Are we late?
No.
Oh.
Why would you say that? It was 2 hours. No, that's our seat. Oops. Okay, so it is Monday, January 15th. The scan that I did was Friday. Usually it takes about 24 to 48 business hours. And so I emailed my oncologist this morning, and I literally just got an email back from him a few minutes ago, and I'm still trying to process the news. I got the results. It seems like good news because, okay, let me just read it to you guys. Your CT scan is stable, except one nodule in the right middle lung has increased from 5 millimeters to 10 millimeters. He says he will not change therapy on this change alone, and he will wait 2 months and repeat a CT scan in 2 months to then discuss. So then, The first person I asked was Stephanie Saban. If you guys don't know Stephanie Saban, she is one of the girls I connected with thanks to our blogs, and since then we have been amazing friends. She's like my soul sister, and she's been thriving with the same metastatic breast cancer in the lungs as I for like 6 to 7 years now, and so I always gravitate to her. I love going to her for advice and information because I just feel like she is all kinds of goals. And she told me that she's been up and down for 6 years, so that this is really good news. And the fact that he said that I'm stable except for this tiny little change in the right lung is fantastic news. So I'm happy, but I was just like, ugh. I don't know, I just don't like hearing that a nodule increased. It makes me feel so weird because like I feel like I'm doing so good and I don't understand. I'm like, I wish it's a decrease. But I also learned from reading a lot that those who have healed, it doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen in days, it doesn't even happen in months, it happens in years. And that's what happened with Stephanie Saban, who's practically NED now after 6 to 7 years. So I have to continue to be patient. I have to continue to be kind to myself. I went to a spin class this morning. I mean, I was, yes, definitely out of breath, but so was the entire class as we were all sweating bullets together. And I felt great. I've been training, like, I can breathe, like, I feel so good. Even though I know I look like a hot mess right now, it's because I actually came from spinning and then I did not put makeup on after that. But I think it's good news. I'm literally processing this email with you. I received it like a couple of minutes ago. Yeah, it's good news. And hopefully it stops increasing. Hopefully we find a way to keep this truly 100% stable, and if not decreasing, and hopefully Ned one day. I am seeing Dr. Panacci on Thursday. I'm doing a blood test, so we will check out my tumor markers. He'll check out my whole body and see how I'm doing, and then I guess I'll ask him all my burning questions to prove to you that I'm like a bit of a geek. I already started writing questions I'm gonna ask him. Anyhow, those are the results. I should probably go tell my family and boyfriend now. I love how I tell you guys Stephanie Saban before anyone else. Oh, what a life, what a life, what a life, what a life. Hello, it's been 1 week since my scan, and now we're here to meet Dr. Panacci and do a blood test. So we want to make sure that the tumor markers are normal and that my immune system is not as low, because it's been low. I've been drinking a lot of chaga, a lot of soursop, CBD, Chinese herbs. So hopefully we see a difference today. I'm not allowed to show her, but one of my happy moments in the hospital is seeing one of my favorite nurses, Greta. So as annoyed as I am to come to the hospital, it's always nice to see my favorite nurses. We are just waiting for Dr. Panacci. I did my blood test. Usually it takes about an hour to get results. So, such a trooper, this one. Are you working while you're at the hospital with me?
A little bit.
What would I do? Do you like my sideburns? Sideburns or no sideburns?
I like the sideburns.
Did you ever think I'd have sideburns?
You used to have sideburns.
When did I have sideburns?
Natural sideburns.
Hello, I just got home from the hospital, and before I forget, I wanted to give you the news because, as you can tell, it's really good news. My last video was when I received the email from my doctor saying that my CT scan results showed that they were stable, which is really good. But then there was that one nodule that was increasing from 5mm to 10mm, and then that got my heart racing. But I saw him today. We did blood work. We checked my tumor markers, and my tumor markers are normal. They are at 13, and that's really good. I think anything above 29, that's where they red flag it. Yeah, I'm really happy because that means even though there was a little bit of a growth in one nodule, it still means I'm stable, it hasn't spread. Because of that, I don't have to change treatment. I don't have to change hormonal therapy. I remain on the same hormonal therapy and I repeat a scan in 2 months. Another great news that I got was that my white blood cell count, my neutrophil count, finally for the first time in a long time also went up. That means my immune system is back up again. Remember how I had that concern because my neutrophil levels were really low and then it kept going up and down and up and down and up and down. I was a 1.3 3 months ago, and then now I'm at 2.9, so almost at 3, which is really, really good. And I'm happy because that means, yeah, my body is getting itself together. My body is getting stronger. This type of news, I believe, isn't to be taken lightly in the sense where I get so many messages every day from fellow thrivers who tell me that they get bad news, that the cancer spread, that tumor markers are slightly elevated. I'm aware that this is a blessing. I also think that it's not luck. I think that I have been taking really good care of myself in the last 3 months. Not only am I on the hormonal therapy, I've also been doing a couple of other alternative complementary therapies. I don't know what you want to call it, but I did a lot of research on how to get my immune system back up, how to increase white blood cells, also other, natural treatments that have said to help heal cancer, and I've been really consistent on 5 different things that I'm going to make a brand new video all about it because I really feel comfortable enough to talk to you about my routine when it comes to what I do to take care of myself and help myself heal through this stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. So make sure you subscribe because I will be preparing that video very, very soon. Otherwise, I have been training regularly, so now I'm gonna go do a Zoladex injection and then I'm gonna go train with my personal trainer, Miel, at Victoria Park. So I'm gonna go get ready now. Ready to go. Be kind to yourself. See you soon.